Hello, my name's Ted Galloway. This is an interview, part of a series that I've put together to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Woodstock Festival. The name Max Yasgur may be familiar to most of you as having been the farmer who leased his property to Woodstock Ventures. Max unfortunately passed away only 4 years after the festival at the age of 53. The only other farmer to lease his land to Woodstock Ventures is here with me today. Howard Mills, thank you for speaking with us.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And of course, then it got into the legal situation where the town became involved. And during all this time, I was on Governor Rockefeller's advisory committee at the time. And I worked with him in what you call industrial expansion, ADA, Association of Industrial Agencies. And we had long conversations once a week. Just one day, the governor calls, said, Howard, I don't know what the hell's going on down there. Get rid of it, and he hung up. That was the end of the conversation. So the next thing I knew, the Woodstock people had hired a security team, and they hired a member of President Johnson's security force. He flew in here with a helicopter at night and left 3 security guards here with me. And he later went with me on various trips looking for another site. When the town became involved and everybody wanted to be out of here, I had an attorney, Herbert Fabricant, who at the time told me that I had to play everything against the middle. He says, you have to convince the town you're trying to get rid of them, and he says, you're going to have to convince the Woodstock people that you're trying to help them stay here. He says, if you don't, he says, they can probably sue you for the proposed gate if they find out you're trying to push them out and not trying to live up to the contract. When the lawsuit started and the town was trying to get Woodstock out of here, I made one last attempt to find a place that they would accept. And the Orange County Fairgrounds was the only possible spot. So I made an appointment with the attorney, Mike Gerda, who was in charge of the fairground. He told me he'd have to take it up to the whole board of directors. So they assembled the whole board of directors in a room, and I took Mike Lang to be interviewed by them for the hold the fair at that spot. And Michael shows up in a robe and sandals, and we got into the room. Instead of sitting in a chair, he sat down on the floor and squatted, cross-legged, with the robe down over his legs. And I was quite embarrassed. I wanted to fall through the floor myself. But that was about the end of that meeting.